Hi everyone, I'm Faith Odion by name. I want to specially welcome you to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming across my video, kindly click on the like button and also subscribe on the YouTube channel. So today we're discussing a very interesting topic. The title is how to born and keep burning for God on campus. How to burn and keep burning for God on campus. And to do justice to this discourse, I have with me a very beautiful personality. Her names are Miss Deborah Liverpool Irufu. She's a 300 level student of Bayero University. Miss Deborah, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Can you just tell us a little about yourself?
I'm currently studying early childhood education at the University of Bayero at Kano State. I'm also the CEO of Women's Dress Group, a fashion brand. We deal with female wears, both ready to wear and bespoke. Very happy to be on the show. Thank you, Ma, for having me.
You're welcome. So quickly, we just move forward to what we have here. Ms. Deborah, you are 300 students of Bayero University. Can you tell us it's necessary for a Christian brother or sister to actually burn for God on campus?
Okay. Burning for God on campus is something that every believer ought to do. Whether you're on campus or not on campus, the Bible says you should be prayerful in season and out of season. So campus or not, shouldn't matter whether you should burn for Christ or not. But as a believer on campus, because of you're going to be meeting with a lot of people in school, you're going to be meeting with different personalities from different backgrounds. You have to take a stand on your faith and believe you have God, and then you should not be ashamed to express it. Burning for Christ is just the way to express your faith and your salvation in Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much, Mark, for that response. You know, you said on campus we'll be meeting with different people. When we are there, we meet with different people from different backgrounds. Can you tell us a little more about the campus life? You know, there are people now that just got in admission and they are so excited that we'll be going to live over there, living home, going far from home, from the eyes of their parents. Many of them just really got born again. So what are the expectations? What are the things actually happening on campus that will lead us to actually get this fire of keep people?
All right. Okay, like I said, on campus, you're going to meet different personalities. So different people come to school for different reasons. Some came to catch fun. Some people came for their academics soon. Some came to make friends. Some came to find wives. Some came to find husbands. But as a believer, when you come to campus, even if you are just a new student, like we call them freshers, so sorry for that. When you are a new intake and you come to campus and you know that you want to go for Christ, it's something that is a very wonderful decision you have to make. But you have to also make sure that you are definitely sure that this is what you want to do. That you want to go for Christ and then you don't want to mingle around with other people that came for different reasons.
Thank you so much. So you want to burn for Christ and you don't want to mingle around with people that came with different reasons and purpose. Please take note of that. That is very important. So, ma'am, can you tell us how you being a student, and I have known you for a while, I have known that by God's grace, by the mercies of God, you have been consistent with God. Your relationship with God has been on the move. There has never been a time that we have found you wanting based on our calculations or what we have seen concerning you. And we thank God for that, man. We thank God. It's not really easy being a student and still be fervent with God. So what to know? How do you really do this? What are the things that we need to do as a student to keep burning for God?
Thank you so much. But you know, there's something that every believer must know. Whether you're in school, I always say that school should not matter whether you should go for Christ or not. But the fact that you're in school, there are just some little measures you have to take to ensure that you keep burning for Jesus. And that your faith is growing, your spiritual life is booming, and it's very simple, but it's very difficult. Because if you don't have the right keys, you will not be able to enter the right doors. Now, the first thing you need to do as a believer on campus to ensure that your fire is always on. Like the Bible spoke in Leviticus chapter 6, verse 13, that the fire should always burn on the altar every day. You should not go out. So you have a personal altar. You yourself, you have a personal altar that you have to put fire on. How do you put fire on your personal altar? It's by coming to meet with God, your Father, every day. How do you meet with God, your Father, every day? Through your personal devotion, prayers, and study of the Word. The key is in the consistency. Every day. So when I went to school newly, when I was in 11th level, I met with different kinds of situations. But the thing that really helped me there was because I was able to consistently meet with God every day. So even if it's your 30 minutes in the morning or maybe in the night before you go to bed, this consistency is what is going to keep you on fire for Christ. And then the more you keep up with the consistency, the more you increase your time you spend with God, which is also very relevant to following Jesus.
That's very important. So we heard from her, we need to have a personal devotion, a personal altar. Don't just rely on other things, but you need to have a personal relationship with God. Aside having a personal relationship with God, there are times that you might go down, you might not feel like praying, you might not have the personal urge. You are not, there is this excitement to actually pray because of the many workload on you, so much to study, so much so much you're actually going through. And you actually need more than just your personal space. What do you advise the students that such a one should do to keep themselves warm?
Okay. There are actually two things you can do at this moment. First of all, when you don't feel like praying, you should first of all realize that this is an attack on your spiritual life. The devil doesn't want you to pray, and then as a student who decided to go to Christ, the attack is not of them. But there are some strategies that you can actually use, like schools are usually very big, garden areas, there are peaceful places where you can actually go. There are some things you can always do, like plug in your earphones, you want prayer walks. You can go to the garden area, spend some quality time worshiping with God. Even if you might not have the ability to pray at the moment, but you can worship. You can just listen to a podcast. You can just listen to a sermon, and that's enough to quicken your fire again. But if finally trying all this, you listen to sermons, you pray, you worship, and then maybe you take a prayer walk, you might just go from 48 to 50, speaking in tongues, quietly, silently, or you just go into a garden area where there are limited people, and then you pour out your heart to God in worship. If you try these measures and they don't work, there's one key that you can always apply. This key is the power of the threefold cord. And the Bible said threefold cord is not easily broken. So you have to find yourself a community of believers as well like yourself, people that are also interested in running for Jesus. You have to find yourself that community. This is something that really helped me when I was in school. I had this friend, someone that because the first thing you ask me is, have you prayed today? And then it's someone that can't lie to you because you actually see the spirit. So you can lie and you actually tell me, wow, you didn't pray today. So this is something that actually helped me out when I was in school. You have to find yourself a community of believers that when you meet with them, even if your personal altar is down, by connection with them, iron sharpens iron, and that's how a man sharpens the countenance of his friends. When your friends are spiritual people, your spiritual life is also going to be
wow. That's just wow. When your friends are spiritual people, your spiritual life will definitely grow. Please note that